Hello everyone, and we're back with another video. So this video is a little different from the last few videos that I put out. This video is beauty related, skincare, makeup. If you're into those kind of things, this video is for you, shouty. Yes it is, yes it is. I spent a little change at Sephora during the Sephora spring sale. So I have a bunch of things, including some new stuff that came out from Rihanna's Fenty Beauty line. I'm a big fan of Rihanna. I'm a big fan of Fenty Beauty. Like, really, she should just get the information to my bank account, because anytime she puts something out, I'm buying it. Like, simple as that. She might as well just pull it straight out the bank account, because she gonna get my money. It's a shame. Anyway, I'm really excited to show you what I have for you guys. Yeah, let's get started. But first, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please come on to the Life on Stilts family. Hit that subscribe button down at the bottom. Don't worry, I'll wait. All right, let's get started. Okay, so I have 2 boxes worth of things. I ordered some stuff, and then I realized I got the wrong brush. I got like the powder brush when I needed the brush for like the cream things. So I placed an order for the brushes, and then ended up getting more stuff. I got a problem, y'all. I got a problem. All right, so first I'll start with this. So I have the OLEHENRIKSEN Balance Babies Mattifying Oil Control Set. So in this, you get a Pore-Balance Facial Sauna Scrub, Cold Plunge Pore Mask, Balancing Force Oil Control Toner, and Counterbalance Oil Control Hydrator. So this stood out to me because I tend to have like oily skin, especially in the warmer months. It gets pretty bad. Not like bad. Ouch. Sweating like crazy, like, you know what I mean? But I get oily, and then when I wear makeup, it's just not a good look. For a long time, I wasn't even wearing makeup in the summertime because I just didn't know what I was doing. Like, I didn't know how to do makeup where it like was suitable for my skin in the summertime. But the girl has learned, honey. Anywho, got this. I've never tried this line specifically, but I have tried some of OLEHENRIKSEN's products before. So it comes in this really cute bag. Maybe somebody on the team is AKA. This bag is really cute. And I'm still on the back of the box. They have like the directions, the ingredients, and it tells you like what each thing does. So the sauna scrub is a dual warming cooling action, instantly loosen and lift dead skin cells and help purify pores. I definitely needed something to help me get that stuff out. I really want to go and get a facial, but that's dead right now. So figuring out how to do things at home is the next best thing. The Cold Plunge Pore Mask detoxifies and reduces the look of pores and refines the skin texture. If you wear makeup, especially if you wear makeup, it is very important to, like, if you have enlarged pores, to minimize that, because you don't want to really put makeup on top of like a messy base. You know what I mean? Like, this is your canvas. You want your canvas to be clean, smooth, lovely. So you gotta do, the skincare part is so important for having a nice face of makeup. I learned that early on, thanks to YouTube. An oil control toner, you know, I guess I think you get my drift. Everything is here to absorb excess oil, refine your pores, and like mattify your face. Next, I have the the First Aid Beauty Fab and Flawless little kit. Now, I got this with my Beauty Rewards points. I think I used 500 points for this. I got the Pure Skin Face Cleanser, which I've used before. Now, the reason why I felt so comfortable with getting this is because I've gotten samples of this stuff in my Ipsy bags plenty of times. Like this cleanser I've definitely gotten before. The Ultra Repair Cream I've gotten before. I've probably gotten that from Ulta. I mean, not Ulta. I've probably gotten that from Ipsy and Sephora. Also comes with facial radiance pads and Fab Pharma Arnica Relief and Rescue Mask, which helps relieve redness, dehydration, irritation, stress, and tightness. So I think that this probably would have been like, this is probably really good for me in the winter time. My face usually tends to be a little dehydrated and kind of like dried out and whatnot. So I don't know. I might just keep this in a tuck until, you know, winter season comes. I might just do that. And for the facial radiance pads, you get 10. You get 10 pads. Like, I didn't even spend no money on this. 500 points. And I got a whole kit, baby. Okay. So next I have the Tatcha, the water cream. Now this little baby, just that little baby that listen to my face, listen to my needs. I got this also in an Ipsy bag, and I was absolutely in love with it. So the water cream is for normal to oily skin, and Tatcha has different ones to like meet your needs. Okay, it took me a minute to figure out what I wanted to say, but they have different versions to meet your skin needs. And so I actually was able to like specifically pick it in my Ipsy bag, and I loved it. Loved it so much that I had to get it from Sephora. However, I had to get the smallest size I had to get the smallest size that they had because this shit is expensive, honey. This little tiny excuse me, I was about to say 2 ounces, is not. It's 0.34 ounces. $20. $20, honey. But you know, I used a little discount. So whatever, you know, I couldn't bring myself to buy the bigger versions. They have it in 2 bigger versions. I think one is 58, the other is like 80 something, and mama just ain't got it right now, so that was dead. But I love this water cream. It's oil-free anti-aging moisturizer, transforms to release a burst of skin improving nutrients and refreshing hydration for poreless looking skin that is perfectly prepped for makeup. I actually have it on right now under my makeup, obviously, but I love this. You are looking for a new moisturizer and you're willing to, you know, spend a little coin, I definitely recommend this. I will also put down below the other versions of this if you don't have normal to oily skin. Gotcha, girl. Okay, so next from the box are the things that I was the most excited about getting. You guessed it, it's the Rihanna stuff. Okay, so first we have her newest Body Lava in Cognac Candy. And this is a little darker than, I can't think of the name of the other one, but I have Cognac Candy, I have Trophy Wife, and Brown Sugar. That's what it is, Brown Sugar. So Cognac Candy is a little darker than Brown Sugar, but you know, a girl loves the glow. Okay, boom, baby, boom. So it was so funny. I was showing my stepmom the stuff that I was getting from Sephora, and I showed her this, and she was like, well, I showed her on the app, and she was like, you paid $60 for that? Just for some shimmer if you don't put on some baby oil? I'm like, no, honey, this is different. This is different. And so I was like, let me show you. I'm gonna make her a believer. So put a little pump on her, and mind you, she's like a bajillion shades lighter than I am, and this still looked so great on her.
And I put it on her and she was like, oh, this is nice. This is nice. I was like, see, I told you. I told you. $60 is a little expensive. Got it 20% off, but I'm pretty sure I paid like the full price for my other ones. But, you know, a little bit goes a long way. I definitely like put a light layer on, because if you go ham, like, you will be sticky. You got to know how to finesse it so you look good and you feel good too. Nobody likes to stick. Okay. All right. So this is the color. So even what I just put on was like a bit much, but it gives you that coppery look. Like, ooh, excuse my scar. I got a cyst removed when I was in the 8th grade. And the scar's still there. It ain't going nowhere. But yes, honey, look at that shine. Look, no shine, shining. No shine, shining. Like, come on, look at that. You can't deny that. You can't deny it. Oh, it looks so good. Get it so you can really see what's happening. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, like, look at that. Looking like a snack, a dessert, a glazed donut. Okay, so next I have the cheek hugging bronzer brush from Fenty Beauty. This is what it looks like on the back. So it's like contoured to pop right up on that cheek, honey. And I have the like highlighter version of this brush. So as you can see, it's like a little bit thicker, not thicker, but like a little bit bigger, and just cut a little bit differently. I got this to go with the cream bronzers that she just came out with. Don't ask me why I was back on their website, but I was, and then I realized that I got the wrong brush. This brush is for the powder bronzer, which I do not own. Which brings me to my next item. Cheeks Out. Not the other ones. The ones up here. Cheeks Out bronzer. So it's a fresh bronze glow, easy to blend, light as air, and sweat resistant. We need that. We need that. I got it in the color chocolate. I'm hoping that this is not like too dark, you know what I mean? Because I don't want it to be a contour. I want it to be a bronzer. Ooh. Okay, so I love this. You see my fingerprints all over it already though. I don't love that, but I'm feeling it. It's pretty big. It's kind of dark. That's kind of dark, y'all. I don't really know if that's for me. I don't know. I guess it's part of the design. If you got this too, let me know if you have these dots all in it, because that's a little weird. I don't know about that. I'm assuming this is part of the design. But let's go ahead. Okay, well, it's definitely buildable because I only kind of like tapped it lightly and I don't really see much. Can't really see it. Might have to pull out the brushes and redo this, so hold on. Okay, so I got 2 of the brushes of the same brush. They are called the face shaping brush. This is what they look like. I got 2 because when I went to go order this one, I ended up buying one of the blushes too, and these are the brushes for it. I got blush brushes, but we already established that I have a problem, so let's just keep it moving. Okay. So it comes with a little sleeve for it. Love that, love that. Keep that dust out. All right. So let's try this again. Okay, yeah, much better. All right, I guess this is probably my bronzer shade. See it there? Now you can see it. I don't know. I'm getting contour vibes. What y'all think? I don't know. I mean, since it's buildable, like, I guess it's not terrible. Also, my arm on this part is pretty light, like much lighter than my face. My face is already done, so I can put it on there. But I do like the way that it feels. It's very lightweight, like I said. Very blendable. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Okay. So that's the cream. I told y'all I buy a lot of Rihanna products. Like, it has its own little section over here, so I'm gonna just go ahead and plop this stuff right where it belongs with the rest of her family. Okay, so next I have her cream blush, Cheeks Out blush in the color Cool Berry. So I will say, I was not expecting it to be this small, like this small. I get stuff in my Ipsy bag that's bigger than this, so I'm kind of irked about that. It takes me a while to hit pan on blushes anyway, so it is what it is. I was very skeptical on buying a blush, which is why I didn't get it the first time I made my purchases, only because I don't really, like, I'm gonna say I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to use cream blushes. Really, I'm not well versed in that. I've never purchased one before, so I was very hesitant on it. But like with time and boredom, I decided like, oh, let me try one. Maybe this one will look okay. The colors are very pigmented looking, and I'm a very scary girl when it comes to like going out there with blushes and stuff that are very pigmented and not really flattering for my color, for my shade. So I was like, oh, I don't know if this is for me. But with time, I was like, oh, okay, let me try it out and see. So this is it. This is cream on the front, just like the bronzer. Okay, so I'm gonna just tell you now, I'm returning one of those face brushes because the brush is like almost bigger than this. Like, am I wrong? All right. But this is the color. It's like a plummy looking color, with cool berry. It feels like gloss. Okay, I like this a lot. I really didn't know what color to get, and that's why I strayed away from it. When you look at stuff long enough, you start figuring things out, and I really like this. Definitely like buildable. It feels really good on. Okay, might be making me a believer of cream blushes. Now, see that? It's like all nice and shiny, gives me like highlight vibes. I love this. Oh my god, I'm so glad I got it. This is nice, honey. So this is Cool Berry. It's good. That don't mean I'm gonna go and get some of them other kinds, because I truly just don't know if it's for me. So next I have my Holy Grail foundation that I just needed to re-up on. And okay, this foundation is also pretty expensive, so I was like, this is the perfect time to get it. Well, I got 20% off, so boom, baby. Estee Lauder Double Wear. This is it. You got a little coin to splurge. I recommend this. I love this. This is great. I get it in the color, I think it's Sandalwood. Yes, 6W1 Sandalwood. I'm gonna take out the box so you can see what it looked like. And this lasts a really long time. Like, I still have some of my old one. I just wanted to get a new one while it was on sale. Okay, so the last things I have to show you are like my samples that I got to pick out. That's my favorite thing about buying stuff from Sephora online. You get to pick 2 free samples every time. So I got the Kat Von D
I forgot what this is called, but I've gotten it before. Oh, Saint and Sinner. So boom, I got 2 perfumes. Saint Sinner. Saint Sinner. When you're feeling good, when you're feeling a little devilish. I live for perfume samples, which is why I got another one. This is Nest Sun-Kissed Hibiscus. I guess I could see what it smells like. Waste too many pumps now. A Saint and Sinner I've had before, I think, and I think they smell good. Okay. This Nest Sun-Kissed Hibiscus is, oh, I love that. Oh, that's a good one. It's like obviously floral, so orange blossom, brilliant notes of frangipani. I don't know what that is. And orange blossom are combined with warm golden amber. That's what I smell. The smell is so familiar. I really like amberish scent. So if you like that, try this Nest Sun-Kissed Hibiscus. And then the other samples I got were the water cream Tatcha, the one that I showed you. Got a little sample too because it's expensive. So I was like, let me get a little bit more of that for the free. And then I got Kate Somerville's Exfoliate Intensive Exfoliating Treatment. Little packet. So, you know, nothing major. Just try it out. See if you like it. You like it, I love it. So that is all that I have for you today. All of the items that I purchased is listed below. I will even put the sample, like the links to the samples, like the full size version of the samples. I'll put the links to that. But that's all I have. If you like this video and you want to see more of my shopaholic tendencies, product junkie buys, give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to Life on Stilts, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Y'all not gonna see me tomorrow.